Hello, this is Kelly Harrison here with another process video. Decided I wanted to start scrapping some winter photos. So I broke into my December 2019 Hip Kit Club kit that I got. This is what we received that month. And got a little bit of the crepe paper, snowflake collection, and the Pretty Little Studio glitter and ice. And we got some exclusive ephemera die kit pack designed by Kim Watson. She designs most beautiful die cuts that we get. So I wanted to use this Pretty Little Studio paper as my background, and I wanted to use vellum and add some mixed media. So I decided to break out my Nuvo glitter paste and add some glitter through this snowflake stencil. And you can see that doing there. Went on pretty smooth, and didn't put any in the middle there because that's where my photos are going to go. And so I'm going to put that up to the top so that can dry, and I try to get it as flat as possible, but it still works out. And I actually tore it on the edges so it can have some dimension, and so I'm going to tear my background papers as well. This paper is actually from Crepe Paper as well, the Snowflake collection. And I and hawed over what papers I wanted, because I wanted some layers behind my photos and behind the vellum. So you'll see me contemplating how I wanted to do that later in the video. Now my photos I'm going to be scrapping are of my dog Luna. She's a precious little Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix. And she's just so sweet. She loves the snow. She loves to be outside. Once you stay outside, she runs for the door. So in contemplating my paper, I wanted to go through the die cut pack here and pull out what I wanted to use on my layout. So I'm going to go through that. And we have some really cute animals in this kit. And I pulled out a little fox, and he's just so adorable. So I have my little pile there, and I just want to start layering, matting my photos. I get 3 photos here, and these are my favorite photos of my little photo session I did of her. We actually just got on New Year's, right before New Year's, we got 18 inches of snow here in Nebraska. Yeah, it was a lot. But it's still here, and tomorrow is the end of January, so there was a lot of snow, and it's not going away still. So I wanted to use this snowman paper, and I couldn't figure out how I wanted to use it. I wanted to use it behind the photos, but then I didn't want to cut off the snowman because they're just too cute to cover up. But the other papers I had were white, and I didn't want to put 2 white papers behind my photo. So that's where I was contemplating how I wanted to layer things. So eventually I'll get the paper that I want behind my photos. So these are layers that are going to go behind my vellum that I have. So I'm going to glue that down and layer those. And I know my adhesive had to run out right in the middle of my process video, so you'll have to see me change that out. But there, I had to layer them just right that they'll still look good on the layout. Putting some liquid glue. I used the art glitter glue for my liquid adhesive, and I find I like that the best. And it lasts longer than any other liquid glue that I've had, and I've been using that for probably over a year now, and it's my favorite liquid glue, so probably gonna be sticking with that for a while. And I pull in actually here in a little bit. I decided I wanted to layer with a doily as well. So you'll see that here. There it is. I like putting a doily just because it gives a little bit of a feminine touch and texture and just something different. And here I am actually using the package, some of the packaging from one of the ephemera die cuts. The background in here, that's where I have to change my adhesive roll. I use the Kokuo. Not sure how to say it, but some of my favorite adhesive that I buy in bulk pretty much because it's my favorite. And it comes from Japan, so it takes a while to get here, so I always make sure I stock up before I buy more because I can't find it in any stores. So, and here I'm just adding more layers to my photos, and I thought about using this packaging as well, but it was too light. I didn't think it looked good, so I ended up finding something different here. Actually, there's some paper. It's actually not anything Christmas or winter related, but I like the green that kind of went with the background page. So now I'm going to try and figure out how I want to place my photos. Actually, in that middle photo, my husband's out there shoveling the kind of our driveway. We live kind of not in the country, but in a small town, but we don't actually have a driveway that everybody else thinks of a driveway. It's pretty much a dirt road. That's what we have as a driveway. So, but we still have to kind of shovel it because we have to get out of the driveway to get to work. So, but they were outside playing. He shoveled the snow, and she thinks that he's playing with her. So there I'm ruffling up the layers underneath my vellum just to give it some texture. I like ruffling up the pages because it just makes it more interesting. So let's see me do that. I'm going to add my photos back on, and underneath my photos I actually use more of the liquid glue so that way my photos will stick to that mixed media that's there on the background. Otherwise, my photos might end up on the bottom of my page if I didn't do that. So, I did have some double-sided tape too on there too, just to give it some extra adhesive there. I'm going to adhere all those down. And just had some fun foam on the back of that one page, just to give it some dimension, because that was one of my favorite photos. She kept sticking her head down in the snow, and she'd pop back up, kind of like a duck in the water, and she'd have snow all over her face. So she's got snow on her nose in that picture. And then just adding some more of the die cuts, and I put that Hello Winter on there. And I pulled out a bunch of the snowflakes from the ephemera pack, and I'm going to put some fun foam behind those and put them on my background page there. Just to give them some dimension, look like they're coming off the page. And that, I had to put some wet glue on the back there, but it wasn't staying down, so I just used my Nuvo bottle there to give it some weight so it would adhere to the background there. And then I used these little jewels we got in the kit, and I wanted to put them on that middle of that snowflake, and I'll put more later on other places on the page. And just adding more of the ephemera. Put some trees there. I wanted to put the snowman because he's just cute. And he kind of matches the paper that's in the background there. Put some more snowflakes. And oh, see that little fox that's down on the bottom? That one's that one. And there's a cat that's in the ephemera that is just too adorable that they just are crying to be used on pages. So I had to add him on there because she loves animals. She chases all her animals away from her house, actually. And I don't want to try to find a place to put that little heart, but couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it, and figured it out right there. And I think I'm going to add, oh, here's some of the more of those jewels, and I know I add one more snowflake up there. And then I'm going to decide on my title, and I wanted to use her nickname as Monkey, so I used these thickers from the Snowflake collection from Crate Paper. Oh, and I use one of the snowflakes as well, but I used the word snow, and I wanted to use the other thickers we got in the kit. They're a bold black thicker. There they are, and I wanted to put Monkey because that is her nickname. She is called Monkey, and she actually goes by that name sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if she knows Luna as well as Monkey. But I put that on there, and a few more tidbits I try to add. And then my video kind of cut short of my ending, but there's only a few things I added on afterwards. I added some of the branches there underneath Monkey, and then I added a speech bubble up there above snow, and it just kind of tells the story behind the pictures. So that is my layout, and here's some close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave a comment or message me. And if you enjoy my pages, just keep popping in and checking out my new videos. I'm going to try and keep posting more. So, all right. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.